you would prefer the human race to endure, right?
You're
hesitating.
Yeah, well,
Yes?
I don't know.
You taking the fucking piss.
Mass unemployment, enormous electricity consumption, videos so realistic you can't differentiate AI slop from the garbage you normally watch.
What is going on?
AI is going to leave a profound and colossal trail of destruction, all in the name of innovation. Amongst all of this mayhem is the effect AI will have on the creative sector, something we used to think would be untouched by AI development, however many years ago that was now.
It's the history eraser button, you fool!
But if you've been following it, you've been seeing where this is going for a while, and now it seems like it's right around the corner. If you're watching this, I'm guessing you've already seen this shit. I mean, we're at the turning point of generative AI audiovisual material being indistinguishable from real footage. Even if you can still tell the difference as an industry professional, people are getting tricked, and some big decision makers are getting ready to take a deeper dive. I mean, big production companies have already been using AI for everything from script writing to CGI for years. And look, you can get into the ethics of it, the fact that it's essentially the most widespread theft of intellectual property ever committed, how you're often using it without consent in a lot of tools, how you feel obliged to use it in your job even though using it is essentially contributing to your future obsolescence. But I want to focus on something more positive. You're probably thinking, surely there must be some fundamental things that AI can't replace. And to me, the most obvious answer is happy accidents.
We don't make mistakes. We have happy accidents.
The randomness and unexpectedness of unintentionally captured moments. That unpredictability can't be replaced because you can't prompt for something you didn't expect. You know, like one of your collaborators showing you something you didn't plan for that's based off of their specific interpretation, experience, and reality, not some amalgamation of data. You can't prompt an AI model for that because you didn't plan for it. All the messy things you can't account for. I mean, when a bird flies into your frame at the perfect moment, when you yell cut but camera's still rolling for a bit and the talent fully lets their guard down for just a second, you can't prompt AI for this because you didn't request it. It was given to you. And by eliminating this, you're eliminating a very important dimension of experimentation in art and exploratory creative processes. Now you might say, okay, but there are gatekeepers and decision makers who don't care about the possibility for spontaneity in your creative process. And yeah, you're right, but this is only one important aspect. There are too many ways in which AI generation affects the creative process for it not to have a significant effect on the result. Besides, the gatekeepers who only care about profit have always existed. The people who care about artfulness, narrative, and aesthetics will still want people involved. I mean, even OpenAI used a human team for their commercial campaign for ChatGPT. Elke Karskens, the international marketing director for OpenAI, said, "Human craft was central to the campaign's creation. Every frame was shot on film, shaped by directors, photographers, producers, and many more masters of the craft." So for this project, ChatGPT was a behind-the-scenes co-creator, streamlining shot lists and organizing schedules. It wasn't involved in the creative work. And that's right, when it really matters, you need humans. Clearly, even the people backing AI agree. Now look, fully AI-generated films will probably become a thing, but it'll be another category, like a genre of film for people that don't care what they watch, which you could kind of argue already exists.
Sam, this isn't funny.
No, of course not.
The point is, if you're contributing meaningfully to your art form and it's connecting with people, that's what matters. When you're making films, you're still appealing to the same people that want to see human stories told by human people. The audience for challenging, profound, messy, human art is still out there, and I think they're going to be even hungrier after being fed this AI slop. By the way, I'm not saying there's no place for generative AI. Some people are using AI to create really intentional, groundbreaking material that seems difficult, if not impossible, to create using traditional tools and methods. As long as it's not built on the backs of other artists and you're using it as a tool to express your voice, I think it can be a really exciting avenue. That makes sense to me as well, to use a new tool to create stuff that could only be made with that tool. So why are people seemingly trying to use it to replace real-life in-person shoots? Because they're cutting costs by cutting people. As usual, it's about money.
Hello, I like money.
And as a last point, I'll say this. We've already heard these alarm bells for cinema before. You remember how streaming was going to kill cinema? And yeah, it did a lot of damage, but the perceived threat for cinema isn't new, and people preserving and propelling the art form aren't going to quit. So in a way, all of this concern about replacement is kind of pointless. Like, realistically, are you going to stop making films because studios are going to start banging out AI-generated generic garbage? The AI-generated part of that question is the only thing that's going to change. Like, get the fuck out of here and make your film.
Oh!